long time no see. Yes.
No,
Okay.
we had a class on Monday, so it's just the two
Yes.
days, yeah, past.
Yes. Okay. So it's just, or I just used, I just used the expression, okay, in a, in an over, it's just, it's just a kind of expression that I
Ah, yeah,
usually
yeah,
use when I was not able to meet someone for a couple of days or a couple of hours. It's
yes.
yes.
Ah, I
Okay.
see.
So
Yes, I
how
got
are
it.
you, Brian?
Yes, I'm in a good condition. Mm, yes, thank you
That's
for
good to
asking.
hear.
Yes, yep.
Okay, so were you busy yesterday?
Mm, no, I did not. No, I was not busy yesterday.
Sorry.
Yes,
Okay, sorry.
real, yes, yes,
Sorry, I
yes,
can't hear you well.
yes.
Okay.
I was not busy yesterday.
So what
Yes.
did you do yesterday?
Yesterday I went to study room, same as usual, and
Mhm.
studied some materials with others, and then
Mm.
yes, and I went to gym and got some exercise.
That's good to hear. So good for you. You can
Mm,
have your exercise.
yes.
Mhm. So, is there anything special that happened today?
Mm,
Is there something special that you would like to share? Oh, may I know, how was the result of your exams or your tests? Were you
mm,
able to get the results already?
not yet. Yes, the not yet. Yes,
I see.
yeah.
Okay, so may I know when will be your next exam?
The result has not. Hmm, yep.
The result is not yet out.
Yes, the result is not yet out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just yeah preparing. I'm just waiting for the result.
Okay. So after the result is given, you'll know when will be your next test.
Yes,
Oh, I see. Okay. So let's wait for the result of your test.
yes.
Okay. So let me take a look. So your did you change your book or no? Oh no,
No, yes. Yes. My
senior
textbook,
blue
yes.
is the same. It's still the same.
Yes. Still, yes. Senior blue one.
Okay, give
Mm,
me a moment.
yes. Lesson 5.
Mm, Let me check. Oh, you're not yet finishing this lesson.
Yes.
So what was your topic with your last teacher? What did you
Yes.
talk about?
Yes. We talked about the previous lesson as a review.
Mm,
So yeah.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's start with movies. Okay, so but before we start, can you tell me, are you the type of person who likes watching movies?
Yes, I like to watch movies.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
So can you give me or before that, can you tell me what movie do you prefer to watch? Do you prefer to watch American movies or Korean movies or Chinese movies?
Mm, I like kind of drama which is about people's life and people's living.
Yes, I mean, is it is it American movie, Chinese movie, Korean movie, what do you like most? Korean movie.
Yes, Korean and Japanese. Usually, yes, I like the Oriental, what they call Oriental,
Hmm. Okay, so mostly Korean
emotion,
and
yes,
Japanese.
Oriental emotion, yes.
Okay.
Oriental emotion. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. So, oh, Oriental emotion. Okay. So, can you tell me what are your favorite genres? Have you heard the word
Yes,
genre?
genre, genre.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Genre.
I like drama.
Okay. Can
Yeah,
you tell
drama.
me why?
Why? I can have a same feeling
Why do
as.
you like drama?
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay. So, what genre?
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
why drama? Why drama? Why do you like drama movies?
Yes. Drama movie. Yes. Drama also kind of a
Mm-hmm.
genre, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Mm.
Okay, so why drama to you? Or now here, let's change the question. So can you tell me, is there a specific or is there or do you have a favorite drama movie?
Mm. Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is. Do
Okay.
you know Million Dollar Baby?
Million Dollar. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes, Million Dollar Baby or Slumdog
Okay. Why do
Millionaire.
you like that movie?
Ah, really? Yes, I like Slumdog Millionaire.
Mm, okay. Hold
Slum,
on.
yeah,
Sorry.
Slum,
Drama. Okay.
yeah,
Hold on. So Million Dollar Baby is an American movie, right?
yes.
Yes. Okay. So can you tell me
By the way,
why do
do you
you
know the
like
movie? Do you know the movie
mm, I've heard
Million Dollar?
about
Ah,
okay. I
that,
just know that it's about or I just know the characters. I've
yes.
just seen it here, but I really don't know or the story behind. So can you tell me what's the movie all about? Can you share
Then
it to me?
how about Slumdog Millionaire?
Sorry.
Slumdog Millionaire. Slumdog
Lon
Millionaire.
can you write
Slum.
that for me?
Yes, yes. Yep. Mm. Mm, uh,
Mm,
here it's yeah, Slumdog Millionaire.
Slum Slumdog Millionaire. Let me check. Okay, so I'm not really good when it comes to titles, but if I'll be able to see the picture of it, maybe I'll remember.
Mm,
Slumdog Millionaire. So, hmm I haven't seen this movie yet. Is
yes.
this a? This is also an American movie, right? British.
Yes, it's American movie. Yeah. How about yeah,
Mm.
Shawshank Redemption?
I think I've already watched this movie.
Yes, it's very famous movie.
Oh, yes, I was able to watch this movie. Yes, I like it, but
Yes,
it's nice.
yes,
It's a
it's
nice
nice,
movie.
nice movie.
Okay, so can you tell me what was so among all these ones? So all these titles or all these movie titles are drama, right?
Yes,
Yes. So can you tell me why do you like drama movies? Is
Mm,
there no, is there something special why you are into drama movies?
mm, yes, I can have the same feeling as actors, and I also, mm,
Okay, so you mean you can feel the emotions of the movie.
yes, and I can emphasize the situation in the movies.
Mhm.
Yes,
Okay.
yep,
I see. So that's the reason behind. Okay. So if you're going to ask me, I would like to, or my favorite movie is entitled Her.
yes,
Are you familiar? Okay. So anyway, this movie is about, or it actually tells us about how our generation nowadays is more into playing gadgets. They are
yes,
more into using gadgets, so like laptops, of course, cell phones and tablets, that they forgot that there's there's actually better, or there are a lot of things that we can enjoy doing without gadgets. Yes, so
yes,
it's about technology, okay, emphasizing that there's still a lot of things aside from gadgets.
yes.
So I like that movie, but I also like drama, but I'm into horror movies. I like horror movies.
Yes.
How about you? You don't like horror movies?
Ah, so,
Hmm?
so,
So, like
yes,
this?
yes, so,
Mhm. Okay, hold on.
you
I
don't
don't.
know, yes, you don't know the movie. It's a very famous
Uh,
horror movie in Korea. So,
so really? Oh, Oh, the Jigsaw.
yeah, yeah, yes,
Yes, it's Jigsaw, right?
yes. Ah, Jigsaw.
Mm. Mhm. Yes, it is actually entitled Jigsaw.
Ah,
Mhm. Okay, so yes, I've watched this one, but I don't like movies wherein they're cutting the heads, they're cutting the
ah,
hands. I don't like those kind of movies. I like those movies that or once in a while you really need to shout. Yes,
like
so
make you surprised.
yes. But then when I'm watching horror movies, I used to cover my eyes.
Yes.
Yes, but it's actually kind. I used to cover my eyes and I will shout. That's it.
Then,
So when me and my friends used to watch a horror movie in the theater, some of the how do you call it, the movie goers, okay,
then why do you like to watch horror movies even though you cover yes your eyes with your hands?
I just like to, I think it's exciting.
Ah, exciting.
Okay, and some of the movie goers, are you familiar?
Gore, yes, gore.
Yes, so I mean movie goers.
Movie goers.
Yes, so we call them movie goers, those who are going to the theater often. Those who go to the
Ah,
theater
yeah,
always.
yes, yes, yes,
Yes, so we
yes,
call them movie
yes, movie
goers.
goers. People who enjoy go to theater.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And so some of the persons who are in the movie theater would actually shout at me saying that I should, or I need to keep quiet. Some would say,
Yes.
hey, shut up. Okay, so anyway. Okay, now let's continue. Now, this time, let's talk about this one. So, we are going to read together.
Yes.
I'll be reading, I think I'll read Macy.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm Jeff.
and then, yes, you're Jeff. Are you ready? Let's start.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
ready. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello and good evening to our viewers. Beside me is the very talented actress Macy Starling, also the star of the box office hit movie Say What You Want. Hello, Macy.
Hello, Jeff, and to everyone watching tonight, good evening.
Your debut movie premiered last Thursday, and the ticket sale all over the country is staggering. How do you feel?
Absolutely wonderful. I believe that it is a good movie, and I'm glad that moviegoers also think so.
Tell us about the movie.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
hmm It's a great movie about a fascinating world, Cat. Cat is a world where civilization is about to die out. My character helps Relic, played by Chase Carter, save the planet.
I've seen the trailer and I must say I was intrigued. Mm.
Okay, there you go. Now, are all the words here familiar, except of the expressions, because we are going to discuss the expressions later on. How about the other words? Do you find the words here, or were you able to find difficult words in the conversation?
Yes, I think yes, some words are difficult for me.
Okay, which word? Except the expressions, okay? Because we're
Ah, yes.
going to talk about the expressions later.
Yes. Mm, uh, premiered?
Premiere.
Yes.
Hold on, where's that? Premiere.
Yes. Here?
It that it is being shown or
Yes.
it is being released. Okay, premiere night. It means when we say, for example, today is the premiere night of the movie. It means that today would be the official day that they are going to show the movie.
Yes.
The
It
first time they are
first
going
day,
to
yes,
show
of
the movie.
first
Yes,
time of the yes,
yes.
showing
It's the
showing the
first.
movie.
Yes, it's the first time of showing the movie, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now what else?
And then movie goers and fascinating. It is so cool. Civilization, my character. Mm, Taylor trailer. Trailer.
Okay, hold on. But before that, another one. So the premiere here. So it was. So when we say premiere here, is that they use it as being, for example, number one or being famous.
Yes.
Okay, here. So that's another, or that's one of the other meanings of premiere. Okay, it means number one. It means famous. Okay, and the
Yes.
other one is sorry.
Yes.
What
Yes.
was the word again?
Trailer. I've seen the trailer, and I must say I was intrigued.
Trailer.
Yes.
This one. Okay, when we say trailer, it's they're just showing the how do you call it? The some of the important, or maybe we can say the summary of the movie. They're showing some scenes that happened in the movie.
Yes.
Yes, so they are showing us glimpse. Hold on. They
Yes.
are showing us glimpse of the movie.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So that's what we mean when we say trailer.
Trailer. Mm,
Okay, what else?
um, yes.
All
Yes. Yes. That would be all. Yeah.
okay, I see. Okay, so you know what? What I really appreciate with you is that you keep or you every now and then you ask questions. That's great. Hmm?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. I really appreciate that you ask questions every now and then because, of course, it would be, or I mean, asking questions could actually help you improve more in your English because, some students are very shy to ask questions even if even if they don't understand the word, they don't ask questions. They're just telling that it's fine, that they understand. Okay, so good job.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, now let's continue here.
Yep.
Okay, now we have here the meaning of the expressions that was used in the conversation. Of
Yes.
course, when we say the star of, okay, so when we say star of, those are the most famous characters maybe in that movie,
Yes.
right? Okay. Box office hit, it means that it's number one.
Yes.
Okay, among all the movies, it ranked one. And debut movie, okay. Of course, when
Yeah.
we say debut, it's when have you ever attended a debut before?
What of debut do you mean?
Okay, so I mean debut.
Yes. Debut.
Yes, have you ever attended one before?
Mm,
Okay, let's eliminate this one first. Just the debut. Is this word familiar to you?
yes. I'm familiar with the word, but I just don't understand what kind of debut of me you asked.
Yes, I mean a debut party.
Debut party. What kind of debut? You mean to say adult?
It's for teenagers, usually, or okay, so usually in my country, we celebrate, for example, for women's, okay, or for girls, we celebrate their debut when they reach the age of 18,
Yes.
right?
I got it. I got it. Yeah, but no in Korea. No.
Oh, in Korea, you don't have like this.
Mm, yes. Some kind of people, just a few people, celebrate
Mm,
adult day, like 20 when they
20,
got 20 years.
20. Mm-hmm.
Yes, present 20 rose
Mm.
and
Oh, so
deodorant.
in your oh, so in your country it's 20.
Yes, 20, but just a few people. I think
Oh,
just
not everyone.
yeah, just a few people who really love to celebrate all kind of day, like 100 days of love
Oh,
and
yes.
20 days of love and
Mm.
things like that. Yes.
Yes. Okay, I see. So in my area, however, there are, for example, in 10 families, okay, 8 will celebrate a debut
Uh,
or their debut. Okay,
so
in my country, if you are 18 years old for girls, you will celebrate for debut, but if you for boys, if you are 21 years old, then that's the time you are going to celebrate your debut.
so it's very common and typical celebration in
Yes,
the country.
yes. Actually, I think it was was from the Americans, or
Ah,
it was in the it
yes,
originated in America when we are colonized by the Americans. So
yes,
I
but
think.
yeah, not
Yes.
in the country. Yes,
Mm,
we do not usually celebrate the debut.
I see. Okay. Anyway, so one's character here, they are very common, played by, they are
Yes.
very common. Okay. So in the movie, can you tell, hold on. In the movie, the, hold on, sorry. In the movie Slumdog Millionaire,
Yes.
can you tell me who is your favorite character?
I like the hero, what we call
Okay,
mm,
you can write it for me.
yes, leading actor. I
Mm-hmm.
yes. Yes. I like the leading actor. Mm,
Leading actor.
yes, I like the leading actor of the movie.
Okay, so can you tell me why? Why do you like the leading actor?
Yes, the leading actor has a very positive and optimistic person, and he believes like everything has its own meaning. So
Mm-hmm.
if he had some kind of hard time, trouble, it's all those things has meaningful to him, and
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the movie, those things he experienced help him to be millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
That's it.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, but before we start, I'm just curious if you ever heard this word before. Are you
Yes.
familiar of the protagonist and antagonist? Are you familiar?
Ah, I've seen the word. It's like
Mm-hmm.
people who is good and people who is bad. Yeah, something like yes.
Yes, okay. So actually, this is usually common when it comes to movies, okay? So when we
Yes,
say
yes.
protagonist, they are the
Protagonist.
good persons in the movie, okay? Or usually they are the main characters, right?
Yes,
Yes, the leading characters.
the
When we
leading
say
character.
antagonists, they are the also they are considered as the main characters, but they are the ones who is making it hard for the protagonist or the main
Protagonist.
characters or the leading characters,
Leading character.
right? Yes,
Yes.
I really hate antagonists, but you know what? I believe that if there will be no antagonist in a movie, the movie would be boring. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. Yes.
Yes, so just imagine watching a movie wherein everything is so positive. I think that's not possible, right?
Yes.
Yes, there must be. It's really good that there are antagonists who are setting the challenges or the difficulties for the actors and the actresses or the main characters. I believe so.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So there you go. Great job. So you really do have a very good vocabulary, Brian.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so do you read or do you memorize English words every day?
Mm, Not every day, but well, not every day. Just when I prepared for TOEIC and TOEFL, I
Mhm.
memorized so many words in a day. But
I
now,
see.
yes, I don't try to memorize, yes, new words.
Okay, so can you tell me, are you the type of person who, for example, if even if it's your first time to hear the word, you'll immediately memorize the word. Are you that kind of person?
No, no, I think
No?
that kind of, yeah, we call that kind of person genius.
I see. Okay, because every time I ask you about English words, you already know or you've already heard them. Okay, that's great.
Uh, yes, thank you. But maybe yes, the textbook is just suitable for me. Not yes,
Mm-hmm.
not I can memorize when I just glance the word.
I see. Okay. So actually, yes. So, but or can you tell me, are you the type of person who were able to or who can learn by reading, by listening, or by how do you usually, or what's easier for you to, for, no, just listening to the words or just,
Ah,
or
I
using them
prefer
as
yes,
well,
I
or
prefer
just reading them?
no, I prefer write same thing again repeatedly.
I see. So you keep on repeating them.
Right?
Oh, right.
Yes, right.
Oh, I see. And then you read them.
Yes, write and read. So my my pa the white paper turned
Mm-hmm.
into black.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's awesome. So that was what I usually do when I was still studying.
Ah, yes.
You know, I keep on writing because I'm the type of person who I think it's better for me to read the words, and sometimes I read it aloud for myself.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not that I don't really understand the lesson well if I'm just listening.
By the way, can I ask you just one thing, if you
Mhm.
don't mind?
Mhm.
You don't, yes, you don't mind your background is white
Oh,
because yeah, your
actually,
background has changed today, right?
oh yes. Okay, so I actually transferred from another station. Before, I was on our third site, but this time I was transferred to our second site.
Yes,
Just yes, just today. So this is actually my first time to use this station.
yes.
Yes, and I'm actually still not used to it because a lot or my friends are all on the third side
Yes.
and I'm alone. Yes, okay, but I think white background is better, right?
Really? Because some teachers
Mm-hmm.
really hate white background since white background look them what they call darker.
Sorry.
Uh, yes. Some teachers really hate white background since white
Mm.
background make them look uh they call look
You can do it.
yes they hate the white background.
Oh, I see. Okay. So yes, so I observed that some of them use black background because this is really funny. But one of my friend told me that she looks like she is in a coffin when the background is white. Do you know this
Go
word?
coffin.
Yes.
Coffin. Just give me a second. Yep. Ah,
Yes, that's according to my friend. But for me, I think it's actually neat. It looks neat, but maybe later on I'll be changing the background as well.
yes. Coffin has the same meaning as smoker.
Smoker?
Yes, smoker.
No,
No.
no,
Oh,
no, no, it's different.
coffin nail, coffin ball. Ah,
Okay, you mean caffeine. That's different.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. They are two
Grave? Ah,
different
not grave, right? It's not grave.
It's somewhat
Ah,
okay,
yes, yeah,
but
yes, I got it. Yes, I confused that. Yes, uh,
I
yes,
see.
yes.
So you were confused.
Yes, coffin means kind of basket, not basket, casket. Mm.
Yes, casket.
Yes, casket.
Mhm.
When people make a grave for dead.
Yes.
Yes, kind of. Yeah, 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 I got it. Yes, yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yes,
So clear?
yes, clear. Yes,
Okay, so you were a keen observer. Do you know
yes.
that?
Yes. Keen means
Yes.
sensitive.
It
Yes,
means that you were able to memorize or you are very particular to details, right?
yes. Uh, I was just curious that teacher does not mind those things.
Mm.
So yeah,
Mm. I'm not really that. I'm not really, or how should I call it? Hold on.
I
I'll
know
try
teacher. Yeah,
to.
I
Mhm.
guess teacher is kind of person who doesn't care of small. I mean, not
Actually, yes.
yeah.
Yes, as long as for me, even when I was still studying, as long as my headset is working, my camera is working, and my computer is working, that's it.
Yes, yes,
When
yes,
there was a time actually when I was still working in at 5-1 Talk, wherein I teach Chinese students. I used to stand up. I don't sit because my sit is or my chair is broken. So there, I stand and I don't care. Anyway.
yes,
Yes. Okay, so there you go. Now,
yes,
this time, of course, just like before, I want you to please fill in the blanks with the
yes,
correct expression. Are you ready?
yes, yes. I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, number one, Jack Efron. Jack Efron, the star of High School Musical, has a new movie. And number two, Cameron voiced Fiona in the box office hit Shrek. Your debut movie will hit the cinemas on July 17. My character is the bad guy in the story. Luca, played by Duryu, is my character's older sister. Yes, finish.
Okay, very good.
Yes. Do you
Yes,
know Jack
you're
Efron?
right.
Do,
Sorry?
yes. Do you know
Ja-
Jack Efron?
no.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe by face.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
maybe by face, but not really by name. Okay,
Yes.
very good.
Yep.
So this one, again, I think it would be boring if you're going to fill in the blanks, but anyway,
Yes.
just fill in the blanks with the correct word.
Yes. Hi there. I'm Macy starring. I'm an actress. I I am the star of the movie Say What You Want. It's my debut movie. Actually,
Hmm.
it's just been a week since it premiered in cinemas, but it's now considered as a box office hit. I'm so glad moviegoers liked it.
Okay, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yep.
Great. Now here. So can you tell me? Oh, yes. So you were all ready to answer. You were able to answer number one, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how about when you were still young? Okay, can you give me one of your favorite movies? Do you still remember any of your favorite movies when you were still young?
Uh, when I was young, I love animation
Mm,
than movies. Usually it was Japanese robot animation. Hmm.
I see. So you
Yes,
like anime movies?
yes, anime movie about robot,
Okay.
featuring
Oh.
robot. Yeah, featuring robot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So, can you still remember one? Oh, here, may I ask you, have you ever watched this movie? I don't think what, Power Rangers. Have you ever
Ah,
watched this movie before?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
Do you
so
know
this,
Power Ranger?
yes, I like
How
this
do you?
movie.
Ah, really?
Yes, I was able to watch this movie before, and I'm into these, here One Piece, if you're
Ah,
familiar,
yes.
Power Rangers, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z. Yes, when I was young, I don't watch Barbie movies, Cinderella movies, Snow White movies. I don't watch Barbies, princesses. I like watching anime movies.
You
Yes,
don't like a
yes.
Barbie?
I don't like watching Barbie movies because I don't even play Barbies when I was young.
Oh,
I play guns, no,
cons?
yes, and
What?
this
I'm
one
sorry,
top
cons?
guns,
Ah, cons.
yes, and tops. Do you know tops?
Tops.
The, yes, hold on.
Tops.
Hmm.
Tops.
Let me check the. Hmm. Top.
Tops.
Let me check. Hold on. Oh, this one. In my country, we call this as top. I'm
Tops.
not sure if you're familiar to this one. Hold on.
Yes.
Let me check. I'm not really fond, or I'm not really into playing, playing, how do you call this?
Playing with
Playing,
dolls.
yes, I don't like playing dolls.
Yes. By the way, do you? So, mm,
Mhm.
you were not the girl. You was not the girl who is a stereotype. How can I say?
Can you rate it for me?
Yeah, yes. Stereo. Type. Is
Oh,
it correct?
stereotype.
Yeah, stereotype of a girl.
Mm-hmm. I'm not
Ste
a stereo. Okay.
yes.
Yes. So what do you mean? Okay. So you mean I'm not the typical.
Ah, yes, typical. You was
Yes.
not the typical type of girls.
Yes, I'm not.
Yeah.
Because in my or all of my cousins are all boys. They were all boys. I mean all of them.
Uh, yes.
I'm the only girl. I think that's one of the reason.
Hmm.
Mhm. Okay. So I used to play with them.
Yes.
Using or we used to play their kind of game.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not used to playing Barbies and other girls thing. Yeah.
Oh, how
Okay.
about tops? Have you searched the tops?
Oh yes. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Hold on.
Yes.
Let me show you. Mm, mm. Oh, I forgot. So I think we need you. Did you reserve or did you prepare some Korean words for me?
Mm,
This
uh,
one. I'll show it to
yes,
you.
yes, yes, yes. We call it. Yes, we call it. Yes. Pengy. But yes, so tops
Let me see. Oh, okay. In my country, we call it this way, turumpo.
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 Ah, to
In my
to
country.
yes, Turumpo. Yes, Turumpo.
Turumpo. Okay.
So yes, to
Have you
you
ever
play. Yes, yep.
have you ever played this game before?
Yes, so many times when I was young, I played with Turumpo. I mean tops. Played with tops. It's kind of yes common playing device. I mean play gadget for children. Yes.
I see. And
Turumpo.
we also, or I also used to play this one, yo-yo.
Yo-yo, yes, yeah, I know.
You do like that, right?
Yeah, like that, yeah, like that. So
Okay, anyway,
what do you call in your country yo-yo? Is it
it's
same?
still yo-yo.
Ah,
Yes,
yes.
it's the same.
Yo-yo.
Yes.
Trompo yo-yo. Yeah.
Yes, Torumpo, it's tops.
Yes, tops.
Okay, yes.
And yo-yo
Yo-yo,
is the
it's the
same, yes.
same.
It's the same. Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. I think it's fun, right?
Yes.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's continue. Hold on. Okay, now can you tell me what's the difference of the movies when you were young and the movies now that you are an adult? What do you think is the, or how does the movies before change to the movies now?
Yes.
What do you think about the movies now compared before?
My feeling about to the movie or movie itself,
Mm-hmm.
which one are you asking?
Okay, yes,
My
so
feeling to the current movie or
yes,
movie itself.
okay. Yes, so what do you think were the changes, or what do you think about the changes of the movie before? Because I believe that the movies before is different from the movies now, right?
Yes.
But I'm talking about, for example, the movies when you were young compared to the movies for the younger generations now.
Yes.
So what do you think about, or which one do you think is better?
I think current movie is better than old movie. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, yes, I agree. I'm sure that old
Okay, so
movie,
can you tell me?
yes, yes, I'm sure that old movie has their own flavor, their own atmosphere, and I admire the good of old movie. But in terms of fun, in terms of watching movies, absolutely, current movie has improved from the old one. It's more easy to understand what the movie tell, and then people more easy to get into the movie. They just
Mm-hmm.
enjoy the movie. And yes, current movie doesn't need to think carefully. Current
Mm-hmm.
movie is yes more easy to get into, just to see
Mm-hmm.
and enjoy.
Yes, you were right. And
Yes,
actually, of course, given the fact that the animations, right,
yes, yes,
it's better
yes. It's
than the
better.
animations before. Yes,
Yes,
okay. I remember before we used to watch on a movie that is not yet colored. It's black and white.
yes,
Yes. So I think you're right. The movies now are far way better than before. But I
yes,
think some of the movies before are just, or it's somewhat similar to the movies now. It's just that the characters are different, right?
yes,
The
yes, yes.
story is quite different, but I think it's still the same.
Yes, yes, it's kind of yes, main story, mainstream. main story
Mhm.
like a good man win at the final, or
Mhm.
like like a old, can I say cliche? Cliche?
Okay. Yes, cliche.
Yes, cliche. Yeah.
Yes, and I think it's just a remake. Okay, some some of the movies are just a remake.
Yes, a
Some of
remake.
the movies now are just like the remake of the movies before it.
Yes, right.
Do you think so?
Yes, I think so. And I like a
Mm-hmm.
remake movie also.
Yes, me too.
Yes, it makes me
I.
remind the memories of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're right.
Yes.
It's interesting, right?
Yes, interesting.
Okay.
Mm,
Hold on.
yep.
Okay, there you go. Okay, great. Now, here, so I'll read the third question. So, children are exposed to violence and sex early in life through televisions and movies. Some say it's the internet and entertainment industry fault, but some say it's the parents. Which, sorry, which side should you take the blame? Why do you think so? So, can you tell me who is who is at fault or who should be blamed about the things that's happening in the society, especially violence and sex? Okay.
Yes, I think parents parents should be blamed.
Mhm. Can you
Yes.
tell me why do you think so?
Yes, since entertainment industry always aim for selling. They always want to make something for selling, big selling. So that's why violence and sex easily including for the movies and televisions.
Mhm.
Yes, so I think it's kind
Mhm.
of natural. Entertainment industry always yes,
Okay. So
always pursue violence and sex. But parents has a responsibility to avoid avoid their children from them.
mhm.
Yes.
Yes. So hold on. Mm. Okay, and I'm just going to share you something that I was able to read. I think that was last year. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Okay, so I've read an article saying that those or it's not really good that, for example, when bold scenes or sex scenes are being aired in the television, it's not good that parents would cover the eyes of the kids, especially when it's just kissing like that. So
Yes.
according to this study, it makes the kids or it yes, it makes the kids more curious on what's happening. That's the
Uh,
reason why they actually explore to knowing something that it's not till or it's not yet their they don't still have the permission or the authority to do so. Do you
yes.
agree?
Yes, I agree. I agree with the opinion since covering their eyes makes them more curious.
Mhm.
Yes, more
Yes,
have
you're
to
right.
make them have more interested in what they could not see.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm, okay. So I think we don't have enough time. So
Yep.
that let's end your lesson here. Let's continue next time. But of course, before I say goodbye, did you prepare some Korean terms or Korean words for me?
Mm, yes. I have a Korean word same as trompo.
Mhm.
Yes, trompo means tops.
Mhm.
Uh, what they call pen, pen, pen. Mm, yes, we call it pen as in Korean. Yes,
Fang yi.
yeah, pen what they call
Fe-
I cannot yes I cannot spelling I cannot spelling the word properly. Pengy, not pengy. Pengy.
oh,
Yes.
Pengy.
Yes.
Pengy.
Pengy. Pan. Pengy. Pengy.
Pengy.
Yes.
Pengy.
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 Yes.
Pengy.
Yes. Pengy means trompo. Trompo.
I
Tops.
see. So it means to pengy.
Yes.
I see.
Trompo.
Okay. Hmm. Now, okay. So this word, have you ever heard this word?
Kamusta. No. Kamusta.
Okay. So kamusta means how are you? Kamusta?
Ah. Kamusta. Yes. How are you?
Yes. Yes, how are you? Okay. So how about what's kamusta in your language or in the Korean language?
Mm,
What's how are you in Korean?
yes, but we don't usually say how are you. We just say hello, and then we start the conversation.
I
So
see. So
yes,
you just say 안녕하세요.
yes, that's it. Hello, and then we start the conversation. We don't ask about the person's condition. We don't
Mm,
usually ask.
okay. So you say 안녕하세요
Yes,
when you are in front of the person, right?
yes.
Yes. When you are answering a phone call, you say 여보세요.
여보세요.
Am
Yes,
I right?
여보세요. Yes,
Oh,
you're right.
여보세요. I see. Okay, I've heard that by watching Korean movies. Yes, I've learned a lot. I like I like hearing how Koreans say their language or speak using their language. It's nice.
Yes, yes.
Yes. I like how you speak, how you
Ah,
speak your language.
thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
You're welcome. Okay, so Brian, we don't have enough time, so
yes,
thank you so much for tonight. I really had fun talking to you, of course.
yes.
Okay, yes.
Thank you for having class with me, and
Mm.
it was really nice. Uh, yes, having you, and then thank you for Trumpo,
Mm.
and Kamusta,
Kamusta?
and
Yes.
then last word magandang ka,
Up. And then the other one is guap,
gua
guapo.
guapo aka, ako, yes,
Okay.
ako, yeah.
Yes. Okay. There you go. Great job.
Yes,
So
thank
memorize
you.
these words. Who knows? You maybe next or maybe in no time you're going to visit the Philippines, right?
Yes,
At
yes,
least you know some Tagalog terms. Okay. So good night, Brian. Let's continue again next time. Bye bye.
yes. Good night, magandang ka.
Thank you. Guapo ka.
Mm.